What's up, TellEm? Your boy 2 times, and I'm back with another boxing session. Yes, we officially have Lamont Roach versus Pitbull Cruz. Isaac Pitbull Cruz. I can't even like saying his name. Isaac. He don't look like no damn Isaac. Pitbull. Lamont Roach versus Pitbull. That's what we got December 6th this year. Now check it out. Now, before we even start talking about who I pick on this fight and all this, check this segment out from the Danza Project interview with Lamont Roach just a couple days before this. How will Lamont Roach say about the rematch with Gervonta Davis?
For the people who say I'm supposed to get over it, get past it, we had a rematch clause, right? We had a rematch clause. If I'm declared the winner or if the bout was declared a draw, he has the right to exercise an immediate rematch. Guess what he did 2 weeks later after the fight? Exercised his right to the rematch. And we went and go handle our business with my team, lawyers, his team, promotional company, lawyers, contract, boom, sign, boom. That was for June. This contract was signed both ends in June. So there's an official rematch. Undercard and everything. Like, that shit was supposed to happen.
Set in stone.
Set in stone. Nah, really. Like that's what people don't understand. Like, people don't know. Like, that shit was supposed to happen.
All right, now, Lamont. It ain't about you. All right, hold on. Let me talk to him. Let me put my hook on Lamont. This is for everybody. It ain't about you getting over or getting past it. It's about you understanding it, my guy. I need you to understand this. I don't want to keep saying this to you, gang. Listen, I love Lamont Roach. I like him. I've been watching him. I ain't gonna say I've been watching him for years, like a Tank or a Shakur or nothing like that. But when I see Roach on the motherfucking card, I'm like, all right, I'm tapping into that fight. I know who fucking Lamont Roach is, and I know where he fucking from. At least for the last 5 years, I've been peeping Lamont Roach. Now check this out. Lamont Roach. The rematch clause, you said it yourself. The rematch clause is if Gervonta Davis, if he wins or if it's a draw, he has the right to initiate his rematch clause to you. And you said, hey, and he did that. Before y'all start talking shit, because you know y'all just go and y'all don't finish listening. Before y'all start talking shit, what did he say? He initiated the rematch that it was his right to do. If it was his right to initiate the rematch, win, lose, or draw, which was he didn't win, it was a draw, and he didn't lose, so he does not owe you a rematch. If he lost, he don't owe you a rematch. If he won, he don't owe you a rematch. If it was a draw, he don't owe you a rematch. He don't owe you a rematch. It's up to his discretion if he wants to rematch you, my guy. So you doing all this for what? He exercised the right to his rematch clause because he wanted that smoke back against your ass. Just like he exercised that right, he exercised his right to not fucking fight your ass too. Because if you do know, if Lamont Roach had a loss, if Tank had a loss, he don't have to rematch you still. He can rematch you. That's why you put a rematch clause in the fucking fight. When Teofimo fought Gambosis, it was no rematch clause. Top Rank didn't let him put a rematch clause in the fight. You see what I'm saying? So now Teo can't even get his get back against Gambosis. Gambosis gets to go ahead and go and fight Devin, and you know what I'm saying? It act like he's this big old great fighter, and he's not. He's not. Come on now. I need y'all to understand it. Canelo Alvarez, Terrence Crawford. If Canelo Alvarez do not want to rematch Terrence Crawford, guess what? He don't have to. If he say, hey, I don't want that fight not good for me, I might get knocked out, I don't want to look embarrassed, I figure out elsewhere, I'm going to 175. I don't want to fight Terrence Crawford at one. I don't want to do it. He don't have to. It's not considered Canelo ducking. He didn't duck. He already had his ass beat to Crawford. He don't have to go back and rematch him again. Terrence Crawford won. Terrence Crawford don't have a rematch clause if he lose. If I lose the fight or if I get a draw, I get to rematch you. That's not how it works. The challenger don't have no pool. You get that? The challenger, if Crawford had got a draw, he can't be like, I demand a rematch because it was a draw. Lamont, I demand a rematch because it was a draw. You can't do that. You cannot do that. It's not what this is. I know this is your first time at this level, but you know what's going on. And I feel like you go on a Danza project because not throwing no shit on them. That's more the casual interview pod, like with people who don't really know the sport, they go on there and then you able to push your narrative. And I'm not going. And it's cool because yes, I do feel like Tank should have been rematching you first so he could shut everybody up. That's how I'm moving. Shut these niggas up. And it seemed like he did. But to not understand that Jake is next. Now, why is Jake next? It's a clear. If you don't understand the business behind Jake, go watch that interview. Lamont Roach even said it himself. I would have did that too over the fight with me because it's worth the money and all that. But then he proceeds to say the money don't add up. How is he making so much money? Shut the fuck up. You know it's a big difference. A $40-50 million check, supposed to be $40 million guaranteed, and he's supposed to be getting $16 to $27 million of the Netflix streams from that night. So what are we talking about? That's over $50 million going straight to Gervonta Davis' fucking bank account. He don't have to fucking break this off and get this to him. All he gotta do is pay his motherfucking trainers. That's all he gotta do is pay for his camp. So what are we talking about? He paid for his camp out of his own money. So that whole check is going to Gervonta Davis. Business move accomplished. We own the biggest platform ever. Go up a level, super late, saying mode number 4, 5, whatever you want to call it. And now Lamont Roach, your little $8 million fight is worth now $40-50 million for me. You might only get $3 to $4 million, but I'm still gonna get my $40-50 million. Now I done reached Canelo status. Somebody got to be Netflix fighter. Who will it be? If Gervonta Davis knock out Jake Paul, it will be Gervonta Davis. If Gervonta Davis outdo Jake Paul, it will be Gervonta Davis. Why? Think about what Netflix is. It's a streaming to all platforms. That's what is going to be on there. Just like Terrence Crawford versus Canelo, just like Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul is on Netflix. When somebody see fucking Gervonta Davis or Jake Paul, even if they don't know either one of those guys for the rest of these years, that shit is going to do numbers. Like, damn, who the fuck is this? Let me watch it. That's that kid, Gervonta Davis. He got 3-4 more fights on there. They got a whole catalog of Gervonta Davis fighting on Netflix. Legendary shit. Come on now, think about it. All them fights is worth more. You don't got to pay for Gervonta Davis to fight no more. We gonna get Lamont Roach. We gonna get all. I promise you, gonna get all them fights. Gervonta, let's say this. Now get me wrong. Now, if this fight with Jake Paul goes south and Gervonta get his ass knocked out, that's one whole other thing. Gervonta Davis retiring, we get all that. It just don't make sense because it would be embarrassing. So I get why he would say fuck that. I take my $40 million and I'm gone. It is. I see that. I'm not saying I see that happening, but I see how that could happen. You see what I'm saying? Gervonta Davis is gonna beat fucking Jake Paul. It's levels to this shit. You're not coming in 3-4 years. It looks sound like I was watching Jake Paul interact with Aiden Ross, and that nigga looked like he ain't Jake Paul ain't training every day like a fucking boxer. He's in a camp when it's time to go to camp. He's not training he's working on his shit, but he's not training every day like a real boxer, like a guy who been training since he was 7. And he went through amateurs, and now he's in a pros, and he's done in a gym every day. That's not how Jake Paul come. He's too rich. He can't even fucking train like that. So yeah, he get better per camp. And it looked like, to be honest with you, it looked like the niggas already starting to go to get punch drunk and shit. If we start listening to him, he giving some signs already. So let's talk. We can talk about that later. Jake Paul versus Gervonta Davis. I'm going Gervonta Davis. I'm standing on my picks. I know I picked Crawford versus motherfucking Canelo. I picked Canelo, but at the end of the day, good shit, Canelo. You still went up in there, did your thing, and it is what it is. He fucking lost. I don't throw no shade on the loser. And I credit the winner, Terrence Crawford. I never thought you couldn't do it. I just hope, I said that every fucking video y'all go watching me, I said I wish he did. I hope I'm wrong, and I hope I'm wrong about this one, but I think Canelo gonna get it. And I bet Canelo because that's a safe bet for me. Crawford wasn't really a safe bet for me, but when it come down to motherfucking odds, hell yeah, it was that night. So I still made money that night. I teach y'all how to bet. Don't bet no stupid shit. I just bet $15,000 to make $17,000 back to make $2,000. Who risks $15,000 to make $2,000? That's stupid. I'd rather risk $2,000 to make. I'd rather risk the $2,000 on Crawford to make fucking $10,000 back. Come on now, or 7. That was more like, I think the odd was like 4 because my parlay for that fight wasn't even big. I put some crazy parlays together. I think I only made like $1,200 off the whole card. All the bets I put in, I think I made like $1,200 together. Cause yeah, I lost about 9 on the Canelo on that parlay that I had with Canelo. I was losing money, but I made the money back with the parlay with Crawford and Lester. All right, bet. So look, who do I got? Lamont Roach versus motherfucking Pitbull. Y'all know who I got, right? I got fucking Lamont. I got Lamont. You know why I got Lamont? Because I told y'all Lamont was gonna fucking do that to Tank. I told y'all. Y'all didn't believe me. I said his mindset. He know too much about Tank. That fucking fight with fucking Jamel is not what y'all say it is. Lamont is like that. Lamont is like that. He a solid contender. I've been telling y'all Lamont versus Shakur be a good fight. And then now what they talking about? Lamont versus Shakur. Lamont versus Shakur. Keyshawn versus Lamont. Come on now. I've been telling y'all gotta start fucking listening to me eventually. Now I got one fight wrong. Y'all kiss my ass about that. Move on. We talking about all the other fights I got fucking right. Ryan and Devin. Who fucking called that? Nobody on the internet called that. Me. Everybody had Lamont Roach getting his ass knocked out by Tank, and I said it's not happening like that. I can see this fight going 12, and I don't see Lamont getting knocked out. I even said bet the draw. I said bet the draw, but I didn't, and I should have bet it. Go watch the videos. Go watch my videos back in February and January on the fight coming up. When everybody was saying this is a cherry picking, everybody was still talking shit about Gervonta because that's all y'all fucking do. Mind you, we do know after Frank Martin, they said who you calling out, he was trying to get Loma in the ring. Loma retired. Nobody called Loma a duck. They just said he retired. It was the right timing. Okay, cool. So when Shakur get the call, I don't want. I got a fight promise from Zepeda. Nobody called Shakur a duck. But as soon as the fucking Tank get he needs somebody to fucking fight. Let me get Roach in there. Oh, I put a job application on Indeed, and I got a fight with Tank coming up. Wish me luck. Y'all niggas was just going crazy. It's the glaze was crazy. And then for the fight to come, and y'all say he got beat by a cherry pick. Now he a bitch. Y'all turn y'all back on that man. And y'all don't understand why he's moving like this. These are the same people who fucking 6-7 months ago y'all was not fucking with Lamont Roach. Y'all didn't want to see the fight. I'm not buying a fight. Now y'all demanding the fight. It doesn't fucking make sense to me. It doesn't fucking make sense to me. And another thing I want to address is how you motherfuckers be coming for black fighters. As soon as a black fighter lose, y'all fucking ready to throw him away. Deontay Wilder, Errol Spence, Tank with a draw, Shakur with a bad performance. Anybody fucking Jamel Charlo, any fucking body that's black that lose, Scooter, anybody who lose, y'all fucking toss them away. Y'all didn't do that shit to Ryan Garcia. Y'all didn't do that shit to Teofimo Lopez. Y'all didn't do that shit to Jaime Mugia. Y'all didn't do that shit to Belonga. Y'all didn't do it to Canelo. Did y'all do that to Josh Taylor? Y'all ain't do it to Amanda Serrano. Y'all don't do that to fucking Tyson Fury. Come on now, what are we talking about? What the fuck are we talking about? Y'all need to start supporting our fighters. Then y'all want to know why these niggas are moving how they moving in their career. I want to fight the best, but if I fight the best, y'all gonna call me a bitch and washed up. So why should I go and risk losing against the best when I can just fight a fucking regular nigga and y'all gonna still gonna pay for it? Y'all gonna watch the fight. Everybody can bet, make their money, and then boom, I can still beat him. But no, y'all don't want to see that. Y'all want the nigga to lose, and then as soon as this man loses to Terrence Crawford loses to Errol Spence. Errol Spence loses to Terrence Crawford. Now y'all talking shit. He washed up. He was one dimensional. He should not be shit. He just retired. He ain't shit. The car crash, all that shit. Errol said it wasn't a car crash. He said it was him. Now what we talking about? Now he did have a fractured rib, and I introduced us a year later, but that don't got shit to do with Crawford. I don't think that had anything to do with the outcome of the fight. Crawford was just better. Obviously, if you see him go up in there and dominate fucking Canelo like that, clearly, what the fuck you thought was gonna happen to Spence? Now I honestly got Spence versus Canelo a way fucking closer fight, a way better fight. That's just me. If Canelo can handle his power, but we don't know. We seen him not being able to handle Crawford power, but honestly, shit, Canelo could barely handle Crawford power. He can handle it, but barely. Let's talk about it. So I'm thinking Errol and motherfucking Canelo would be a better fight. I think it would be a better fight, styles and everything. Nah. Drop in the comment section of my own or something about that. But this is why I'm picking Lamont Roach to win. I feel like Lamont Roach got a lot to prove in this fight. Now, for everybody who say Tank don't fight the best competition, Tank don't do this. Now, remember who all want to fight. Now we got Keyshawn wanting to fight motherfucking Frank first. Frank had a bigger name than Keyshawn. Their name was tied, so it would make sense for him to fight him. Frank coming up from Arrow. Tank took that fight. Now Shakur was trying to take that fight from Keyshawn. Tank took it from fucking Shakur. Shakur calling Frank a duck because he went to go fight the bigger fight in Gervonta Davis. That's not fucking ducking. That's being smart, stupid. So that's not considered a duck from Frank. Now, they just said, nah, these boys gonna like Frank not him, Frank not shit. He gonna beat Frank. Frank ain't nothing. But both of you niggas is trying to fight Frank first, though. This is first. They try to fight Frank first. They're in the line to fight Frank. Frank like, man, what I'm fighting y'all for? Y'all don't got nothing to offer. I think Shakur didn't even have a fucking belt at that time. Keyshawn didn't even have a belt at that time. Y'all just want to fight Frank Market. It don't fucking matter. Why would he fight you? His name is fucking higher than fucking Keyshawn's at the time. And Shakur, nigga, you just is you high risk, low reward. You why? You see what I'm saying? So Tank will be the better fight. Now I can come back and get this fight with the Bartholomew nigga, whatever that nigga name is. Dude that's on. I don't know. I want to see that fight. It's gonna let me know how Frank how he sharpened up. I don't really got to pick on that fight because dude ass is a scrapper and he come to fight, but he lose. He lose. Don't get me wrong, but he can upset your ass. He know what he doing in that ring. But this is what I'm saying. Like y'all say these men don't fight nobody, but y'all chase his opponents. Now we still got motherfucking Shakur chasing motherfucking Frank. We still got Keyshawn chasing Frank. Keyshawn gonna say something. It'll be a bully. You showed you was scared, bro. Nobody is scared of you, Keyshawn. Nobody is scared of you, Keyshawn. Nobody is scared of Shakur. So why the fuck would he fight y'all? Frank will fight both of y'all, and y'all know it. Now y'all trying to fight Pitbull, but y'all said Pitbull is trash. Pitbull and Zepeda is about the same level. Honestly, I was saying that Pitbull and Zepeda is the same level. I feel like Zepeda is a little bit better than Pitbull. I'll give Zepeda a little bit better. It'll be a good fight. It'll be a good fucking fight, them two. I don't know who the fuck will win because they both fucking assholes. So I don't know who will win that fight, but it'll be a good fight. But that's the same person. That's Pitbull and Zepeda. Now, if you ask me, I think Tank did better than motherfucking Pitbull. It was a more exciting fight. I can't even say that because Shakur Stevenson versus Zepeda was a fucking pretty exciting fight. I liked the fight. Me personally, I liked it a lot. I mean, some other people might still say it was boring a little bit, but I still liked it. Shakur showed me he can do different shit. Now we keep talking about people not fighting the best, but are y'all gonna go out and say Lamont Roach is taking on real fights? He's fighting Pitbull next while Gervonta Davis is fighting Jake Paul. So Tank Davis don't fight the best opponents, but two of his last opponents that he beat are fighting each other. But they're fighting hard opponents. Pitbull versus Lamont Roaches are hard opponents fighting each other, looking to fight the best. But when Tank fought Pitbull, he not looking to fight the best. When he fought Roach, he not looking to fight the best. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Y'all fucking kissing Shakur ass about a fight with Tio. We don't even fucking know if that fight happens yet. Let the fucking fight happen. Y'all fucking draining motherfucking take on shit that y'all don't even know happen. Y'all talking about something. This nigga gonna retire. That nigga not retiring. He fucking trolling. You think he really fucking finna retire after he get to the pinnacle of the sport after beating Jake Paul on Netflix? You think he gonna retire at the top of the fucking move when he just told y'all he got 6-7 fucking fights? Come on now, y'all gotta start fucking thinking. Use your boxing motherfucking brain, bro. Think how this shit go. How does politics and boxing go? Come on, let's talk about it. Y'all tripping. I need y'all to understand this. I really need y'all to understand this. Now look, if Gervonta Davis is here, now mind you, Tank don't not and mind you again, this title that they fighting for at 140 ain't a world title. Lamont Roach just fighting a name, Pitbull. Pitbull is the name. So when I keep telling y'all all these titles and shit don't matter because Gervonta Davis he beat more champions than Shakur. I need to fact check that, but I'm pretty sure that's fucking true. The last time I checked it was fucking true. He beat more champions than Shakur. What are we talking about? If we talking about interim champions, the Zepeda don't count. That means Barrios don't count. Barrios got a world championship now, so do Barrios count as a world champion that fucking what's the name beat? You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Y'all be tripping with the comparison. Now, this is the interim title that these niggas is fighting for at 140. Interim. This is not a real world title. So you see what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna tell you one thing about this fight. So they just fight names versus names. So when Tank is fighting a name, Ryan Garcia, fucking Frank Martin, it don't fucking matter. But when fucking Lamont Roach fighting Pitbull, that don't mean nothing. That's not the same shit. That's two names fighting. Lamont Roach versus Pitbull. That's just names. Lamont Roach don't got no hard way. He don't got no hard way at 140 to be fighting at a world title. What we talking about? So you're not picking the hardest fight. You picking the best fight for you, the most lucrative fight for you. You see what I'm saying? So let's not go there. Tiafimo and Shakur, that's the best fight for Shakur because Shakur can manage that style. But I'm gonna tell you this right now: if Shakur Stevenson and Tiafimo Lopez, if that fight is locked in for like February, January, I got and Tiafimo is in a gym right now. I got Tiafimo maybe beating Shakur if he is in great ass fucking shape. I'm talking about super great ass straight. I'm talking about 20 round shape. He can beat Shakur. That's how he beat Shakur. Fuck the power. He beat Shakur if he's in great shape. He just gotta come up with a solid game plan. I don't know T.O. mindset. What is he coming to do? Tiafimo kind of be off with his mindset. Like I don't know where he be going with the shit. So I don't know if he gonna come with the right game plan to beat Shakur. But if you give Shakur everything he want, I want to fight in fucking March or fucking February when my hands get better and all that shit. That don't work in TFMO favor. Working in TFMO favor is the fight being like really like in November or December of this year. That'll be Shakur fighting 3 times this year, which is really a lot for Shakur. 2 times is all Shakur needs. Let that man fight next year. That's a solid fight. It'll be more of a competitive fight. But you gotta think, he is the man with the hardware. Him and Jake can fight in fucking November, Tank and Jake, and then we can have motherfucking PBC can call motherfucker. Let me get TFMO in. I'm hearing. I ain't heard nothing final, but I'm hearing fucking Pacquiao and motherfucking Rolly. If Pacquiao and Rolly is next, I hope Rolly knock fucking Pacquiao ass out. I hope Rolly knock Pacquiao ass out. But if not, bark by words, we gonna get a motherfucking Tank versus motherfucking Pac-Man. That's what we gonna get. And that if we don't get TFMO versus Pac-Man, we gonna get a fucking Tank versus Pac-Man. That's what we gonna get next. Tank ain't worried about none of that shit y'all talking about. He already said, I'm not in this for what y'all saying. I'm in this for the money. And that's gonna be on Netflix too. Tank versus motherfucking Pacquiao gonna be on Netflix. Pacquiao gonna get his ass knocked out. But I'm gonna tell you like this. Pac-Man gonna try to hurt Tank. He gonna go in for his motherfucking shit, but I think he gonna get his ass fucked up on some Ugas shit. I think Barrios gave fucking Pac-Man just too much respect in that ring. That's not what we doing. We coming to win. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But all of y'all with this double narrative that Tank ain't fighting nobody, but then their favorite fighter is fighting who he last fought or ain't fought nobody better than him. Y'all y'all just hated fucking Shakur fucking 6-7 months ago, and I need niggas to start fucking supporting our fighters when they lose. I'm not saying you can't pick somebody else to win. I can't saying you pick Canelo over Crawford. You can't do that. It's boxing. You can pick who you want to pick. But if Crawford had a loss, don't throw shade on Crawford and tell him he need to quit. When Crawford beat motherfucking Spence, y'all threw shade on the man. And I got a guy on TikTok. That's not what I heard. I heard that his girl gave him pills. I didn't hear that he need to retire. Well, you fucking stupid. Everybody, that's the fucking main fucking running joke of fucking Errol Spence. He did retire. He washed up. The car crash. What are we talking about? That's all we talking about from Errol Spence. That's all we talking about. So let's get that shit together. I mean, shit. It's gonna be a good next year. Gonna be the greatest year of boxing. I knew. I said y'all last year. 2025 was gonna be a great year of boxing. 2025 was the great year of boxing. 2026 gotta go over. I mean, Canelo with the elbow injury, that's gonna sell a rematch. Everybody gonna like he was injured. But let's just be honest, man. We know how this motherfucking shit go on boxing. We know how this shit go on boxing, and we gotta have something to tell a story. Now, everybody counted Bud out. I'm not counting Bud out. I'm then they're gonna bet Bud knockout next motherfucker or one knockdown in the fight. I think the next fight gonna be different because they're gonna pick back up where they left off at. Especially if it's next. They're gonna pick back up. Crawford gonna have way more confidence. Canelo gonna have way more energy to motherfucking to do more. He's gonna be in more shape. Shit like that. So let me know. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Who y'all got? Pitbull or motherfucking Lamont Roach? But I'm gonna tell y'all, let's go farther into this diagnosis on Pitbull versus Lamont Roach real quick. The reason I'm gonna tell y'all how Pitbull can win because Lamont Roach don't like to get pushed back. Lamont Roach like to inch forward. He wants you to wait so he can hit you. But this is what Pitbull do. Pitbull inches forward. He inches forward. He keep on throwing pressure. And the last person who I know who did that with Lamont and wasn't waiting on him to do. Him and Tank had a weird little style together because they know what each other gonna do. That's what I'm trying to say. He got a good game plan against Lamont Roach that don't take against Tank. They don't take against fucking Tank or they don't take against Lamont. But when you go fight Pitbull, Tank can do it all. He can fight on the back foot. He can fight going forward. He can fight in the pocket. Lamont, I feel like he kind of fight going forward or in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he don't really got that back game like that. He gonna have to show us this time because Pitbull gonna be trying to push him back at 140, push him back. Pitbull gonna be trying to push him back for sure. And if Pitbull can push him back, Lamont Roach can lose, and he could lose. I gotta see the odds to make that bet. That's the type of fight that I can't really call. I really honestly can't call, but I'm going Lamont Roach because I feel like he got more skills in his bag than Pitbull to win. I feel like Pitbull's skill gonna be pressure. It's not gonna work against Lamont Roach, but Lamont Roach ain't gonna be able to counter that much pressure the whole fucking night in the pocket, sitting right there. He don't like to get pushed back. He like to inch back and then throw a shot, but he don't like to be fighting on the back foot. He like to be set when he fucking throwing his shots back, so he don't get wobbled. If you ever notice when Tank hit his ass and he wasn't set, Tank almost dropped that man like twice. Go watch. He stumbled forward. He hit him again. He knocking that man off balance when he not set, but when he's set, He's solid. He can throw hard shots. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't really feel like Lamont Roach can stop Pitbull. I feel like Pitbull is just unstoppable. I feel like he got hurt one time, but he ain't really like been in danger of being stopped. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm going with that fight. Or that fight could very much so be a fucking draw. Last time Lamont Roach got pushed back, the fight was a draw. I got the fight looking like that again. I think the fight gonna look like his fight where he got the fight against the draw. I forgot that kid name. It's not I keep wanting to call him Hector Garcia, but that's not Hector Garcia. He beat Hector Garcia, knocked him down in the 12th round, secured that motherfucking title. But yeah, Hector Juan Garcia, not Hector Garcia, but I think it's gonna look like that other fight he got that draw in against the Mexican kid who was on the making him, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but overall, I'm going Lamont Roach because I believe in Lamont Roach. I'm not no fucking Lamont Roach hater. I just don't feel like he beat Tank besides the knee. Now, if you want to add the knee, yeah, he clearly won. It was a draw. Add the knee on, take a point. The wins for Lamont Roach, but no knee. And what I seen and what I know from boxing, that the fight to me was a clear draw. As far as points and who did it, I think it was a clear fucking draw. That was an honest draw. I feel like Tank could the last few rounds, Tank kind of let the grease affect him. He wasn't worried about the fight no more. But I still feel like those rounds could have went either way. Those rounds could have went to Lamont or it could with the Tank. So if you give all those last rounds to fucking Lamont after they said the round that he took the knee in, it was a Tank round because Tank was beating Lamont ass in that round into the fucking eye shit. Then that's when the fight changed. After that shit, the fight fucking changed. Let's be fucking honest. Go watch the fight. That's when the fight changed. It wasn't like Tank was fucking beating his ass. I mean, Lamont Roach was beating his ass, but it wasn't like Tank was beating his ass. The first few rounds, it was like Lamont trying to figure him out, and it was like, boom. Once he started figuring him out, it seemed like Tank kind of slowed down. So Tank, you need to work on your motherfucking gas pedal. But yeah, that's what I got. I got that fight going to draw. Lamont, that fight can go a lot of different ways. So that's one of them fights you need to play with the parlay and pick your shit the right way. We gotta see who else on the undercard, who else on that card. But that's a solid fight. Yeah, that's a fucking solid fight. That's some more to talk about in that interview with Lamont Roach. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Who do y'all get, Pitbull or Lamont Roach? Do you think Lamont Roach is really him? Do you think Pitbull is really him? These are two people who they both say beat Gervonta Davis. They're fighting now, so that's the reason why this fight is happening. But I don't want to hear y'all saying that everybody else is chasing Graydon and Gervonta Davis is chasing Jake Paul. It's one fucking fight. It's a side quest. Damn, a nigga can't get a side quest. I've been motherfucking balling. I've been tournament championships at the top of the fucking sport. I can't get a little side quest for a couple $50 fucking million. You know what I'm saying? Let me get a little 50 million on side quest. We come back to the game. We don't even know it. If he quit, he don't fight Shakur, he don't fight Tio, he don't fight none of them guys, then yeah, I can't fuck with Tank. I'm gonna have to call up bitches just like y'all. But until then, I'm still Team Tank. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Boy, 2 times tell them. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow.